Whoa, yo, yo. Whoa, yo, yo.
On February the 14th, 2005, 25 Rotarians from the Rotary Club of Barrie traveled to Nairobi, Kenya. We arrived at the Jomo Kenyatta Airport carrying our personal luggage and 25 large hockey bags filled with clothing, medical supplies, school books, and toys. The purpose of our trip was to gather information on an existing orphanage project in Kitale and to visit another in Eldoret so that we can get a feel for the project we were about to undertake. Shangalia in Eldoret is a children's home founded 5 years earlier by a Father Francis for some family members and an additional 20 children. But by 2005 that had mushroomed to 75 children and an additional 75 day scholars. We were greeted by about 150 children who simply wanted to know our names and just be hugged, affection being a rare commodity. We then took a tour of the facility, which consisted of several dormitories constructed mostly of tin. Inside were bunk beds, in which the children slept, 2 per bed. There was a main house with the only kitchen and Mama Joyce's supply room, and a latrine, which unfortunately sat uphill of the only well that they drew their drinking water from. Past President David Tisch and wife Karen performed 85 dental examinations and cleanings, and 20 extractions using nothing other than a pair of Canadian Tire pliers. Now the hockey bags. Every Rotarian contributed to the stuff, so we set out to organize ourselves, categorizing clothing for big kids, little kids, shoes, toys, school supplies. We helped each child get started by selecting a backpack, which Earl Graham had brought 85 of, and then proceeded to go on a shopping spree. We're not quite sure who had more fun. It was just like Christmas morning for both them and us. The project in Kitale was partnered with the Rotary Club of Eldoret. Baba Nimbani is operated by the Dove Christian Fellowship and is intended to provide food, shelter, and education for some 200 AIDS orphans. The center will also operate a rescue program affording the ability to help street children. The project is designed to be self-sustaining, using a small farm model along with some cows and chickens. In addition, the center will deliver on-site training in farming, woodworking, and sewing. The farm will not only grow food for the children, but will also afford income from the surplus to help the center's financial needs. Spending time with the children allowed us to talk about our world and theirs, hug, and just plain be there. But the real education was what we learned from them. Their life can be considered poor, but the way the children treated each other, holding hands, constantly sharing everything, and always looking out for the younger ones, gave them a wealth beyond money.